She looked straight into the camera. Her voice trembled, but she tried to stay composed. "I'm sorry," she whispered. Behind her, a man paced angrily, muttering about making someone famous. Viewers had no idea they were watching a woman's final moments. And then, the gunshots started. Welcome to True Crime Files. This is the horrifying story of Rannita Williams, a 27-year-old mother of 3 who unknowingly live-streamed her own murder at the hands of her ex-boyfriend. What unfolded during that Facebook live stream left thousands in shock and exposed a deeply disturbing reality about domestic violence, mental instability, and the power of social media. Before we dive deeper, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. These are the stories mainstream media often skips over, and we bring them to light. On a Thursday morning in Shreveport, Louisiana, Rannita Williams started broadcasting live on Facebook. Her voice was soft and her expression uneasy. Viewers who tuned in thought it was just another emotional post, but what they didn't know was that behind the camera, her ex-boyfriend, 36-year-old Johnathan Robinson, was holding her hostage. The video captured him walking in and out of the frame, ranting, "Everybody wanna be famous. I'm gonna make you famous." His voice grew louder, more agitated with every step. Rannita, in contrast, looked broken, as if she already knew what was coming. Suddenly the tone shifted. 6 gunshots erupted on the stream. Viewers watched in horror as Rannita screamed, "Stop, Johnathan!" and her phone dropped. 3 more shots followed. In the final seconds, his shadow was seen raising a long-barreled gun, and then silence, except for his final words, "Game over, B." If you're still with us, take a moment to like this video. These aren't just stories, they're wake-up calls. Just minutes after the live stream cut off, 911 calls flooded in. Police rushed to the scene in the Caddo Heights neighborhood. But Robinson wasn't done. He barricaded himself inside the home, firing shots at the responding officers. One officer was hit in the wrist but survived. Over 30 officers surrounded the house in a tense standoff. Eventually, Robinson surrendered, but the damage was already done. Rannita was rushed to a hospital, where she died from her injuries shortly after arriving. The brutality of the act shocked the public, but what made things worse was Robinson's history. This wasn't his first violent outburst. In 2015, he had already been arrested for domestic abuse involving another woman. According to police reports, he ran his then-girlfriend off the road and physically assaulted her. When officers arrived back then, Robinson reportedly threatened to shoot them too. It took 4 officers to finally subdue and arrest him. He pled guilty, got probation, and just 2 years later violated it again. Still, he was allowed back into the public. Still, the signs were ignored. And now, a woman was dead, in front of her children, her family, and thousands of strangers on the internet. Rannita Williams was more than just a headline. She was a mother of 3, a beloved sister, and a friend to many. Her tragic death left a hole in the community, but it also sparked outrage. Why wasn't Robinson already behind bars? Why was a man with a known violent streak allowed to walk free? The live stream raised even more disturbing questions about social media, about bystander responsibility, and about how public tragedy has become entertainment for some. Thousands watched, commented, and shared the video, but none could stop what was happening in real time. If this story gives you chills, share it with someone, because awareness could be the difference between life and death for someone else trapped in an abusive relationship. This wasn't just about one man losing control. It was about a system that failed to stop him. From the overlooked red flags to the lenient sentencing, Rannita's case is a grim reminder that domestic violence doesn't happen in isolation. It builds over time, and when ignored, it explodes.